Samuel Onuha was recently arrested for smuggling 250 kilograms snow into Dubai. He could be facing up to 25 years in a foreign prison. He was making $700K a week from selling dropship courses. What do you guys think of this?
There is this particular TikTok brothers who are quite popular, Samuel Onuha, if I am pronouncing that well. They are currently trending after they were arrested. In Dubai for trafficking 250 kilo of ice. These two guys here.
You're a business owner. How long?
For trafficking 250 kilo of ice to Dubai. All those guys are making close to 700,000 US dollars a month from their numerous businesses. These two brothers, 700K a month from their numerous businesses, but yet they are not okay, and they decide to traffic 250 kilo. Or they have been trafficking, but recently they were caught trafficking 250 kilo of ice, cocaine, to the United Arab Emirates, Dubai. And now they are facing more than 25 years in prison if convicted. If convicted, guys. Now I am pissed. You know I'm pissed because I look up to some of all those guys and I feel like, you know what, I can make it. Most of us look up to these guys, you know, so at home, seeing how they are showing off their flashy lifestyle. We look up to them and we are so happy for them. But now they are doing all this illegal stuff. It makes us wonder, so that is it possible for a guy to actually make it without having some illegal things behind funding his or her lifestyle? Yeah, because these social media guys, they flaunt wealth. They show you that they are doing Forex, e-commerce, you understand, by selling products. And we already thought, okay, those are the only thing that is funding their lifestyle. But they get caught doing some illegal stuff. It kind of like breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because here I am thinking, I can make it as much as them because they are not doing any illegal stuff. I can make it as much as them. But boom. Is it that they are greedy? They are actually making it, but they are greedy, and because this is their business, they have a lot of business brands, and they were really making 700,000 US dollars a month income. So they wanted more.
Another thing, whenever you see somebody doing well on the internet, they might be a drug dealer. If they're young, flying private.
Exactly, they might be a drug dealer. That's what that pains me the most, because, come on, man, a lot of us are looking up to you guys because you guys are doing so well. You know, the money is there and we are just here clapping for you, like, go on. 700K a week. Sorry, I made a mistake. I said 700K a month. 700,000 US dollars a week. That is not enough for you, but you just want to do drugs. Or maybe the drugs is what is funding their lifestyle. They don't really make that kind of money, But I know people on e-commerce that are making serious money, but not that serious money. But they are okay. They are doing really well. But there are just a certain person saying they just want to push that money up more and more, doing illegal stuff. And I think they are one of those kind of persons.
Onuha brothers make money. They have a clothing brand called Icon that generated $30 million last year. They also offer courses on how to do drugs.
They have just a lot of businesses, and yeah, they just feel like they just want to do drugs. Fortunately, they get caught. You know, it's quite really unfortunate. They have this so much money already. Or maybe the money was just really fake. But they are actually living a very fancy lifestyle. They are brothers. And boom, they are doing coke. Now they get caught in Dubai We really need to know the punishment for coke in Dubai. Punishment for coke trafficking in Dubai. Let us know how severe this is. It's not death sentence though. Well, that is really good for them. It's not death sentence, but really severe. United States Arab Emirates takes a strong stand against drug abuse and traffic offenses, impose strict penalty to combat the illicit drug trade. Individuals involved in drug abuse and trafficking face several consequences under UAE law. The penalty for drug-related offenses vary depend on the type and quality of drugs involved, as well as the specific circumstances and the case. Drug abuse penalty in the UAE include imprisonment, fines, and mandatory rehabilitation program. Individual caught possessing consuming illegal drugs can face a significant jail term. Well, they don't really specify the number of years, but then again, 20 to close to 35 years. It's quite unfortunate. Well, I won't say I wish them all the best though, because they actually broke my heart. They actually shattered some young men dream out there who are looking up to them. That's why it's really extremely careful that you guys are extremely careful to know the kind of person you pick on social media to be your influencer. You understand? Please be extremely careful about that. Be extremely careful.
I don't know if you guys heard the Samuel Onuha thing, but holy shit. Samuel Onuha, massive influencer, doing like $700K a week with the courses. He just got in Dubai for snow. One thing you never do is bring substances to Dubai. But apparently, they had a shipment come in that was worth like $250,000 because you can't get it in Dubai. It's too risky. Nobody will like sell it. So they flew it in. And they got caught. Dubai doesn't play around with stuff like that. So they're looking at 25 years in a foreign prison. You get 5 years for weed there. So like, I don't know, man. All I'm saying is terrible situation to be in. I'm praying for him for real. And the lesson is that even though he makes about $3 million a month in take-home income, he would probably trade places with you right now. When you're flying that high, it's very likely that you can lose everything just like that.
If the rumors are true about what Sammy Onuha did in Dubai, y'all keep praying for him as much as you want in the comment section. He's finished. It's the problem with human beings a lot of the time. Enough is never enough. Dude was living in Dubai, making $700K a week off of courses, and decided, you know what? Let's import some Coca-Cola into the country. A Muslim country, by the way. A country that built itself up, gained respect worldwide from people in other countries. And let me sneak some Coca-Cola in and make more money. This could all be rumor, and for his sake, I hope it is, but he hasn't posted on social media in a few weeks, so it's probably not rumors. If you're young and you're from the West, get a pen and paper real quick. Write this down. When visiting foreign countries, read their rules and regulations. They might be very different to the country I grew up in, especially if those countries are Muslim. I think it's mandatory that Dubai makes an example out of him. Not that I want that for him. It's just he has a huge following, and a lot of people are going to be watching this story closely if the rumors are true. Just another thing, whenever you see somebody doing well on the internet, they might be a drug dealer. If they're young, flying private, which is extremely expensive. Next I just can't help. I'm just gonna think they're a Coca-Cola head.
Samuel Onuha and his brother are allegedly in prison for doing snow. Bro, just free them, man. They're the funniest guys. So last week we in the e-com stores we done around 3 million. Bro, they're the funniest guys. So we in the man's recall and then we got 3-5 million we done on the e-com store with my brand icon.
So Samuel Onuha and his brother just went to jail in Dubai, and they're looking up to 25 years. And these guys were making at least $2 to $4 million a month. And it really goes to show you can have all the money you want in this world. However, if you don't have the proper principles, if you're not disciplined, if you don't have that core foundation to stay strong to your goals, you will get caught up in all the things that money offers you. And that's exactly what they got caught up in. Now, most likely, if they do go to jail, they're going to lose everything they had. Plus, they're going to be in jail for 25 years. So realistically, if you're starting to make money, keep your ego down and just keep grinding. Like, you don't have to spend money just to spend money. You don't have to do things just to look cool, because as we can see, this is exactly what happens.
So I just heard about this Samuel Onuha story. Sorry, I don't know how to say his name, but is it true what happened? Is he still under arrest? Like, I need to know what happened. Like, There is no information about him being arrested whatsoever. So I really want to know. He disappeared from social media and everything.
Samuel Onuha is fucked. For the most stupid reason ever. Why would you do drugs? And we're not talking about alcohol or even weed. We're talking about white stuff, if that's true. In Dubai. Imagine living in one of the richest countries in the world, the most secure, the most respected, and it's Muslim as well, who don't like drugs. And then risking that, knowing that you also have a massive following. The government has a reputation to protect, and the whole world is watching now because you have a massive following as well. You're gonna be ripped apart. From what I found, not 100% sure. 20 years jail is standard for that. But because he has a massive following and the whole world is watching, I'm afraid that the punishment will be something public and worse. Kids don't do drugs. It's not good.
Guys, welcome back to your boy Adams Link. How you not doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. One of the most respected, biggest forex trader in Nigeria, Habby, has been accused of wrecking one of his customers of the sum of more than 100,000 US dollars. This particular guy here is calling out Habby for blowing up his 111,000 US dollar of his hard-earned money, and is calling on Habby, dragging him online and calling him an evil person, the scammer, a fraudster, and warning other Nigerians to be careful of this particular guy called Habby. Well, we are going to read more on that. Habby. This is one of the biggest forex trader in Nigeria, Africa, that's now being accused by someone who said Habby blew his 111,000 US dollars. Hard-earned money. So according to what he wrote, I'm going to bring out the chart of how he narrated the whole story of how Habby wrecked him. You know, firstly, I'm not going to have such money like this guy who said, according to him, he said, I never thought I would be in the position my entire life, waking up every day with regret, replaying the moment I put my trust in the wrong people. I gave Habby Forex 111,000 US dollars of my hard-earned money, believing it was in the right hand. But instead, he wiped it out like it was nothing. And the worst part, he didn't even have the decency to acknowledge the damage he's done. Just silence for 3 years. And it wasn't just him. Of course, his best partner in crime, the person Sweet, talked me into this, convincing me to invest with Ifidus through Habby. He made it sound so sweet, like a deceitful marketer would ready to suck his client blood. He promised everything, security, growth, success, but all I got was loss, betrayal, and pain. That what was fully described. Since this happened, my life has never been the same. Sleepless night, constant anxiety, and crushing weight of knowing that everything I worked for is gone. I have had to face difficult conversations with my family, make sacrifices I never planned for, and deal with the emotions and financial wreckage alone, while Habby, who is responsible for all this, carries on with his life, buying all kind of luxury as if it's nothing, as if nothing happened. What hurts even more is how people pretend on social media. They post like they are successful, trustworthy, and professional, but the reality behind closed door is completely different. They show off perfect image, while people like me are left to suffer in silence because we trust them. But I won't stay silent. I have everything, the agreement, the account statement, all the evidence. I will not be ignored ever again. And let me be clear, I will never stop until I get justice, no matter how long it takes, no matter what I have to do. I will make sure the truth prevails. You can't ignore me, Habby, but you will not escape accountability. Imagine this wasn't his withdrawal. I was the one who withdrew this money. But Of course, for him, it was a chance to brag about how good of a trade he is to deceive people. That my account, same account number and everything, and that the proof when the money dropped in my Binance. Another one, of course, okay, showing the fraudulent account details that Habby is showing online, according to him, all those kind of stuff. Well, he said he's going to pursue this case against Habby, showing some kind of approval of successful withdrawal and everything. You know, firstly, and the chat between himself and Habby, the chat between himself and Habby and everything. Well, one thing I want to say is that it's impossible for me to make money from a particular business close to 111,000 US dollars and reinvest that money into trade. It's a risky business, guys. Why don't you reinvest that money into the business that fetch you that 111,000 US dollars? Yes, that is what people are asking. Why going into trade? See, you are not going to blame anybody for that, because people want to look for other avenue to make money, not just one single avenue. Not just one single avenue. People want to look for other avenue. People want to put their hands in other businesses to make money. Well, fortunately, this wasn't fruitful for him. So we're going to wait for Habby, or maybe if Habby feel like to address this issue or not. But we're going to be looking at this to know exactly how this thing will go, because he's getting a lot of massive responses, and the people are still very much supporting Habby, while people are still like, no, Habby, you fuck up. But let us watch what will happen, guys.